What a word is your boy Joe with the Good Gossip Podcast where we do good gossip. I'm gonna ask a question. This is to my Caucasian friends or whatever color, black friends, whoever. Did you watch the debate this week? Sit back and think about who won. We had policies. Who looked more presidential? Who would you be more willing to cast your vote for? I don't never tell anybody who to vote for. That's not my thing. If you're Republican, you're Republican. Vote for whoever you want. You're Democrat, vote for whoever you want. You're independent. I watch CNN all day. And I'm really not here for the debate, but it's the aftermath of the debate. I grew up in what would be kind of considered rural Rankin County at the point, not just rural, but went to school with 96% at the time, 94% white at Richland, Tendon Center, Richland High School. I come from Pearl, but it had a little bit more black population. And when I went to Richland, it was a culture shock. How some of my peers were letting the other race treat them. That made me an enemy of a lot of people because I wasn't getting it. Some teachers, some students, some coaches. That's one reason that I didn't finish my career with football because of a formal racist coach. And if you went to that school, he was the head coach and you know who he was, and I'd debate that with anybody. Craziest thing is that his son, that's somebody else I'm not gonna talk about. But even it was so many Caucasian white boys, Caucasian, I shouldn't say white and Caucasian at the same time, but it was so many Caucasians that just felt privileged and they was taught hatred at such a young age. And all we wanted to do was go to school, play ball, the black community, black students, play ball, go to school, and have fun and talk to girls, or if you was a girl, talk to boys. We went to school for fun. But they had so much animosity and hatred in them. And it didn't make sense to me. And every now and then it caused me to pop a couple of y'all, and you know, because nobody can say they ever whooped me. Hey, you know what's up. But even by going to such a racist high school or junior high and elementary, coming up, you know, Richland Elementary, to all the way to Richland High School, I would be a fool to say that everybody was the same. I met some of the best Caucasian people that are still my friends today. And I love and would do anything for them. Man, I'll be honest, it's some black folks I don't like. Just everybody be honest. Racism come in all different forms and shapes and sizes, or you just don't like somebody. I don't know, hey. But I remember one time the principal told me, you need to be more like a couple more cats that were more willing to do what they said or take the abuse or get wrapped in their mouth or to be what we could consider in layman's term Uncle Toms. You know what they is. They know who they is when they see this video. And I remember one time I got in trouble for sticking up for myself. And the principal told me, you need to be more like these cowards. And I told him, man, suspend me. Give me my days. I'll worry about my daddy when I get home. Because they try to use that against me. I'm not going to be Uncle Tom and kissing nobody. You're not going to abuse me. My mom and my daddy did not send me to this school to get abused. And I went on this little tangent and rant for a minute. If you still listening to me, I said this to say this. I said that to say this. It was one particular young man, Caucasian guy, that wasn't like the other. When we would get out of football practice, and some of us didn't have rides, and we knew better, their parents are the ones that wanted to give us rides. Parents, white parents with Caucasian parents, would not allow them to let us ride with them. And it was one guy, he know who he is, and I'm gonna send this video to him because I love him, and it hurts me, some of the stuff I saw. And he would give us ride. I even remember his daddy coming, inviting us over one time, and they were living in South Wind apartment for a little while, and he invited us in, and he cooked hamburgers for us. Good guy, still love him to this day. He ran for office. And he stepped in, and he's Republican, but he's running for a open seat for the county that we're living in Rankin County, Mississippi. And he came to me, and I told him, I said, hey man, I got you. And we got out and we put our names on the line for him to run for office. And we stepped up, and it went to a runoff. And everybody know how it is for a runoff. And like I told him, he might not remember, but you're gonna have to get a box of fish or something, get them back out. We done. And this could have backfired on us for sticking up for you, for a white man in the black community. And we done it. And I done it from love, and I'm still talking about love. But I guess y'all want to know why I'm ranting like this. But the other day, this certain young man, and I still got love for him, still my brother, because we was on the gridiron together. He is the reason that I totally don't hold animosity for what I went through at Richland High School, and why I don't hate a certain group of people, the mass of them. This was more than him, but he was the one. I look at him like a brother. And to see him put some of the stuff that he put the other night after the debate hurt my feelings. And to remember, kind of paraphrase what he said, this is set up. How he gonna win? Trump is gonna win. But we know in November, this is gonna be the biggest bloodbath ever in November. Bro, that hurt. Hurt real bad, because I tell people all the time in my shop, I call you by name. It's the reason that I don't hate your race as a whole. And I got more friends since then that I love. At this point, I don't even care. I don't see color. I see, hey, if you're a good person, you're a good person. But to see this young man who I hold so deeply in my heart, to say that it's going to be a civil war, he said civil war bloodbath in November. But bruh, I'm going to end this right here. And this go to all races, all Republicans, or whoever likes the former president. Now they gonna call him by name. We're not going back. But if it's gonna be a bloodbath because a black woman stumped him to the ground in a debate and was more well informed than he was. And she walked up to him and shook his hand because that's presidential. That's what you're supposed to do to unite. Sometimes you got to shake your enemy hand. And the question I want to know is, whoever's in that support this guy, if because she beat him like she did, hurts your feelings and make you want to go to war in November, I end with this right here, bro. Why, when that Caucasian young man shot him in his ear, didn't make you go to war? So is it that you don't like her or you don't like this? You be good to me, I'll be good with you. Holla back, vote November for whoever you want to vote for. Bye-bye.